First at 5, that's 7 investigators exclusive. A strange find in a strange case as one police department investigating whether a doctor involved in a traffic accident was actually practicing medicine out of the trunk of his car.
What they found in that trunk could be disturbing and has been the center of an in-depth investigation for days. 7 investigator Jim Kurtzner is live in West Bloomfield with a story you'll see only on 7. Jim.
And Glenda, multiple sources confirming this information for us. This doctor is an OB/GYN, and when officers from West Bloomfield executed a search warrant on his car, they found several of these jars, lab containers this size and even larger, inside believed to be human tissue, possibly even fetuses. So the question for officers tonight is, was this doctor performing illegal abortions?
I'd like to say that nothing surprises me anymore, but this would be a very bizarre circumstance.
It started with a car pedestrian accident here on 14 Mile, just west of the new roundabout at Orchard Lake 2 weeks ago. A doctor behind the wheel. Sources say he was not under the influence, but because the special needs child who was hit was critical, the doctor's car was impounded. Then last week, a search warrant was used to obtain the black box data recorder inside the car, along with these startling finds. 14 plastic containers of human tissue, medical equipment that could be used for procedures, and in the passenger compartment, a large amount of fentanyl, a drug used for pain and sedation. Bill Kowalski is a retired FBI agent who now works for the Raymond Group in Troy.
My first concern is where did they come from, and is there any plausible legitimacy?
Sources say the containers had no labels, no medical records were found in the car. One possible working theory was the doctor performing illegal abortions or doing something else nefarious.
With the focus on Planned Parenthood and the possible selling of fetal tissue and some other matters that have gone on here too, this is a high-profile matter, and obviously a concern for the public.
And we're going to have much more on this ongoing investigation next hour at 6. I can tell you, as we stand right now, this doctor is not in custody. We are not naming him because he has not been charged with a crime. In fact, he is lawyered up. Back to you.
Anything else that you've learned about this investigation, Jim, that you can tell us before you report at 6?
I can tell you right now, police will only say to us that this is an ongoing investigation, but we will have a lot more coming up next hour at 6.